I'm watching some fights happening outside right now in the car right now. It's pretty crazy. But I'm picking up the MX Oats today and pretty excited to see what these look like in hand. I'm going to wait for things to kind of chill out before getting these shoes. It just looks like a lot of people actually left this line. There were like a solid maybe 50 people there, and now there's like 20. I don't know where this group went. It's pretty crazy what just happened. But a lot of action going on today. I think that people are super stoked to be picking up this shoe today. Let me know your thoughts on this colorway, as well as if you're going to be going for this shoe. What's good, One of One podcast? Yep, I'm wearing the new North Face Supreme fleece today. It's freezing in New York right now. I typically would be outside filming this, but it is so cold. I'm actually toasty in here. It is so cold outside right now. People are definitely not dressed warm enough. But welcome to A Coffee with Shade. It's been a minute. What's up, Shane? What's releasing today? We've got the 350 MX Oat. What's up, Daniel Martin? Good to see you in here as always. So today we are picking up the MX Oat Yeezy 350 silhouette. Magandang umaga. We are going to be picking them up, but there's some feisty people outside. I'm actually just staring at this line, and a couple fights have already broken out. What is good? Good morning. What is that flag? Where is that from? Is that Greek? Can't even see. It's so tiny. Looks like we got some people though from all over. Hit that subscribe, everyone who is new in here this morning. Hit that like as well if you're just hopping on. We're gonna have a good time together this morning. Oh, I got the flag right. It is Greece. Yes, it is freezing. Oh, there goes my little pod here. It is literally feeling like winter. People are feisty outside. I feel like resale is going to drop on these. Thankfully, hope the MX Rock does the same. Are you in a limo? No, I'm not in a limo today, everybody. This is a rental. But I am actually just waiting to pick up these Yeezy 350s, the MX Oats. I'm calling it the confetti actually because it reminds me of confetti cake. That was literally like my all-time childhood favorite birthday cake was confetti cake. Appreciate it, Quinn Howard. Thanks so much, everybody who's jumping in here. Hope that you all have your coffee. I've got my grande coffee. You dropped 20 degrees in a couple days. Yes, Shane, it did. It's like crazy. It was 80 the other day here in New York, and right now I am freezing my ass off. It is so cold outside. I am so thankful for this fleece. It is so warm, but definitely not a day to be wearing a t-shirt around the city. You will freeze your ass off, and when the wind hits you, it's terrible. I have a paper straw, and I already feel like it's splitting in half, and I'm not going to be able to finish my coffee if I don't fix these teeth. Do you guys have that problem with paper straws where literally like the teeth start to eat into your straw and then you're trying to finish your beverage but you can't? Did it do it? Did it actually split my straw in half? Hit on Hibbit this morning. Go and goes. Congratulations on hitting these already. Magandang umaga, Jeffrey. For those of you who don't know what magandang umaga means, that's Tagalog for good morning. There we go. I fixed my straw. I think I saved it. Minneapolis. Demetrius, it's freezing. Congrats, Night Sloan, on the 9.5. It's freezing out there. It's much colder, I feel like, than it is here in New York at times. Fixes these cup lids to help with the struggle. Seriously, like, do we really need these sharp teeth? Is this, like, actually necessary to have these teeth? I feel like it's literally like eating my straw little by little, and it's just gonna split completely in half. Trying to see if things have calmed down over there. We got a couple of IKEA backpacks, which seems to be the signature bag for people these days. It's cold in the Midwest too, Daniel. Quinn, I gotta say, I'm excited to see these Yeezys in hand. I can't wait to show you guys because I think these are fire. I love that it's just different with the color scheme. It actually matches this fleece to a T, I feel like. That's why I'm wearing this right now. So hopefully I'm right when I have it in hand and the colors kind of mimic what I saw online in the images, but I do think it's going to go quite nicely with this. Yeah, paper straws are not the best, I have to agree with you. I'm just trying to like still fix these teeth on here because literally my poor straw is fading. It's going to be 89 degrees here in Florida. Go and Ghost, that's totally a humble brag. 86 in South Carolina. Jealous of everybody who's in the 80s and California in the 80s. IKEA backpack is the trend, Daniel, for sure. You got these Yeezys got your attention. I mean, these are different. I really feel like these are different. I haven't seen a color scheme like this before, which is pretty exciting. I mean, it's exciting to get a 350 when we haven't seen this color scheme before. I mean, a lot of the 350s I have, they kind of are similar to other things. Did you see Gundams are back on the sneakers app? I did. It's 37 degrees in Chicago right now. That's crazy. 37 degrees in Chicago? My God. All right, I don't envy you right now. And Chicago's wind is so brutal. I remember going to Chicago and literally walking out of a store. A gust of wind just knocked me over and I felt like a ton of bricks just stuck it in my stomach. And I felt like I literally was going to pass out. It was brutal. Chicago's no joke when it comes to wintertime. So winters here in New York are pretty bad as well, but Chicago just takes the cake with the wind. I mean, you just can't beat it. All right, things look a little more tame outside the store. I don't know what happened. There's like these weird groups just kind of like waiting off to the side. You know, the common thing that I've noticed when you're going to pickups, what people get pissed off about, I am live again, Ryder. These are second pair of 350s. You have the mono ice, now these. Well, Go and Ghost, that's a great second pair to add to your collection as you're growing it. What is good, Lido? Good to see you in here. One of the things I've noticed about actually, you know, going and picking up is people save spots for their friends. Oh, you got yours from Finish Line. Congrats, Ryder. But people wait in the lines and they are holding spots for friends. Dune was amazing. You have to go see it, Daniel. I think I'm gonna have to see it 3 more times to actually understand the storyline a bit more intricately, but I would say just like as far as the cinematography goes, and Hans Zimmer by far like just killed it. I mean, I also watched it in IMAX. I highly recommend, if you can watch Dune in IMAX, go and see it in IMAX. I think it was a good percentage of the film was actually made for an IMAX theater, so it's pretty cool. So this was a raffle actually, but even with raffles, people just get in fights. I mean, it's crazy. I don't know what it is, but there's always a reason. Like there was this one guy and another guy's face, and he went over and was in a girl's face, and then another guy's face, and then a group of people came in, and then he left. Aw, thanks, Daniel. What is good, the sneaker edit? We are just here for another coffee with Shade. I hope you all have your coffee right now, or hopefully you've already drank your coffee. I'm just kind of like slowly sipping this. My poor straw almost got eaten alive by the plastic on this cup, but waiting to just see what's going to go on with this line. It's been pretty crazy out there. A lot of people, I think, you know, are a little antsy or something this morning. It's also not the best weather today here in New York. It's starting to sprinkle right now. And I have, you know, some heat on. I got my Salehi Bembury's on right now, so you guys can see. You're selling your off-white sales, 7.5. How much are you selling those for, Lido? Can you give me a deal on those? But yeah, we are humble brag, I know. Just wearing the Salehi's Water Be the Guide. I guess Water Be the Guide is legitimately calling the water to actually like come down and fall down on me right now. But you've been at 6 a.m. Wow, you've been up at since 6 a.m. Early morning for you. All right, Lido, well, message me on Instagram if you want to let me know how much you're selling those off-white sales for. We are just chilling, waiting for the store to just open, and I'm starting to see a lot of IKEA backpacks in the works. I guess the IKEA bags are perfect for a day like today because it's pouring and you don't want to like crush, you know, the boxes. GT from AG Black Lycan. Good morning. What's up, Jeffrey? You slept on the Salehis. Why? Why would you ever sleep on the Salehis? New Balance is like killing it right now. And I would definitely not sleep on any of the releases. I actually got another Salehi Bembury collab with New Balance. So stay tuned, everyone, for that video to drop. Going to be putting it out hopefully Monday or so. And, you know, I'm pretty excited. So let me actually take a look at this other shoe that's dropping because I want to talk to you guys about it. So the Stone Island New Balance. What are you guys' thoughts on the Stone Island New Balance? Have you seen it? You just caught 2 pairs size 11 from Champs and size 12 from Yeezy Supply. Good job, Life with Kicks. That's a good morning. You copped 2 of these. The MX Oats are really cool. I think a lot of people are really liking them. I don't know if there's going to be a shock drop on sneakers. Passing on those. Shade's still on the hunt for the Dunk Luts. I am still on the hunt for 50 in lot 1. We'll see. We'll see if I'm able to, you know, get the price point that I wanted in. I wonder if this rain is actually going to deter people from wanting to stand out there. Payoff white, yellow. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of like an off-white creamish color. Definitely because it's got the Oat name. I'm assuming it's going to be majority cream with the different variations of the color throughout the prime knit. Still waiting on Yeezy Supply. I can't stand Yeezy Supply. Yeezy Supply kills me. I honestly, it's been a minute since I've won a shoe on Yeezy Supply. And the queues are just insane on there. I just never know when I'm going to get through. You still need the water be the guide, Joe Fresh Goods, Chris. I'm with you. I'm obsessed. Oh, you copped the 450. I actually copped a 450 yesterday too. I got access on the Confirmed app. Just copped the New Balance Bodega 990 V3. Kelvin, that's an amazing shoe. I love the Bodega collabs that they put together with New Balance. I think they are such great collabs, but also just the materials are so good, especially the made in USA. You just can't beat it. You can't beat it. But today we're just, you know, doing a coffee with Shade. Everybody who's just jumping in here. I'm going to be picking up some sneakers today from some raffles. So I'm excited to see what these look like in hand. I hope there's no issues with my pairs. I've learned now to double check my shoes before I walk out of the store. Did you see the knockoff Off-White on Champs release calendar? They look horrible. Ah, Lido, congrats on the SNS raffle. I haven't seen the knockoffs. I'm gonna have to take a look at those. Let me pull those up actually. Oh yeah, those are pretty bad. Wow guys, I just gotta show you this. Look at this knockoff. Wow. You might cancel your order from Champs. It's not your size. Just waiting for the confirmation email. Oh man, what size did you cop? I can't believe this. These Diadora Mavericks legitimately are an identical looking pair of sneakers to the Dunks. I mean, I honestly don't get how people copy and get away with it. I know that there are some intricate laws when it comes to actually, you know, like styling things, but I know you have to have like 1 or 2 key differences. That Dunk, or I guess it's not a Dunk, it's a Diadora, that legitimately looks like an Off-White Dunk. I mean, they may have like had a few subtle changes, so legally maybe they'll get away with it, but that's pretty bad. I mean, I don't know if I'd be able to be okay with myself rocking those. Get them, Lido. They're amazing. I mean, Water Be the Guide and My Peace Be the Journey Salehi Bemburys are so comfortable. Just a heads up, I did pick up the yurts. They're a little crazier looking, and it has like the whistle on the back, which I'm pretty excited to use. It says actually on the back, only use in case of an emergency, which is pretty funny. Haven't heard that name in a long time. Soccer shorts back in the day. I gotta keep like pushing this up because it keeps falling down. Yeah, Diadora is trying to make a comeback with some fraudulently identical off-whites. So it's pretty interesting. It is so crazy how this line was so packed. So this is the reasoning behind why I think there was a line. Good morning, everyone who's just hopping in here. It's sad that you're watching your live stream on PS5 and on my phone, so I can comment. Appreciate it, Life with Kicks, that you're using 2 different devices to be on this live. Vermilion Foam Runners. I like them. Lawsuit brewing. I don't know. I feel like there is a lawsuit brewing. These brands are able to mimic and copy. Like, I feel like Skechers does it all the time. I see something, I'm like, that looks like an Air Max 90. Oh wait, it's a Skechers. I think that colorway, the red, people are calling them the Red Octobers, but I think they're just, it's a nice, bright, bold color coming into fall. I don't know if you guys saw a lot of pieces on the runway or if you even follow fashion pieces, but a lot of things that are happening for the fall are really bold, bright colors. So I think that it's actually very fitting of what I've seen for fashion trends and things like that. Even if you're not like into the fashion trends, I do think that it's like a nice, bold statement. So if you're looking for a foam runner that has a pop of color and you want to stand out, that's like the color to go with. What is good, Karina? Good morning. We are doing a coffee with Shade. I know it's been a while since we've done a coffee with Shade. I don't even know the last coffee with Shade that I did, to be honest with you guys. I'm sorry, I honestly haven't been doing a lot of lives lately either. I've been so just busy with filming content, and there are so many amazing projects that I have in the works that I can't wait for you guys to all see. This end of the year is going to be insanely busy. Also, check out my Entrepreneur Magazine podcast that I just did. It is actually on their site right now, and I do have it linked on the community board. But go on there and have a listen. It's a great podcast. Was interviewed by an amazing person. So hopefully you guys will get a chance to go over there and listen to it. It's starting to come down here right now. Actually, it's starting to pour. Going to be a gloominous day today. This is going to be interesting. Maybe filming these looks indoors, everybody, depending on whether or not this rain decides to go away or if it's going to stick around all day. I think it's supposed to actually rain in New York all week. On your way to pick up your pair right now. Congrats, Junior. You checked it out, Daniel. Appreciate that. Let me know your thoughts on it. Yeah, so it's looking pretty crappy out here. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely a gloominous day here in the city. It's raining outside. It's kind of relaxing though when you're in a car. Appreciate it, Daniel. The only Diadoria that pops in my head is the guy's collab. Yeah, like I don't know the last time I was like, I really want to wear a Diadora. Where the Peace Be the Journey New Balance really limited one of one podcast. Yes, the Peace Be the Journey and the Water Be the Guides were extremely limited. I honestly feel like the Peace Be the Journey was extremely limited. I know that they dropped here in New York in the New Balance store, but I was not able to grab a pair. I wish I was able to grab a pair, but I did end up having to pay resale for mine. I'm not mad about it because I'm obsessed with it. Supposed to be in the city today. You're saying home. Resale is crazy on them. Super Clan 123. The strawberry milks, everyone. Stay tuned for a surprise this evening. Turn those notifications on if you haven't already, because I did get the strawberry milks in the other day. I've been filming like crazy, so I am for sure going to try and get the strawberry milks out this evening so that you guys can see what those look like in comparison to the chocolate milks. I'm actually obsessed with the strawberry milks. I think they did a great job with them. Oh, this is crazy. So it literally just started pouring. What's up, Roberto? H-Town in the building. Astros. Agree with you, Life with Quicks. I think that New Balance is highly underrated, but I definitely think that people are opening their eyes up because they're seeing the resale value on how well New Balance is doing. I'm going to be getting the oats here in a few minutes. Look like they opened up. Oh, They've opened up the doors. The line has kind of shrank because it's pouring outside, and I think they're being kind enough to let people in. So we'll see if I can show you guys a quick little glimpse of these when I have them in hand. You like the Billie Eilish outfit. Appreciate it. Hopefully you were all able to watch my video earlier today with the Billie Eilish 15s. Let me know your thoughts. What do you guys think of the Billie Eilish 15s? I'm actually in love with them. I never saw myself, you know, actually getting a 15 ever. But New Balance site crash. It always crashes. It always crashes. I have not had any luck with New Balance whatsoever. I have not had any luck with it. So it's pouring. Let me just take a look out here and see how much it's raining. It's raining a lot. So hopefully that's going to subside. Thoughts on the Jown New Balance 990V collaboration in navy? I'm going for those, Daniel. I actually don't see him doing that many dark colors. I've not seen Jown do like a darker shade on any of their shoes that he's done a collab on. Congrats on the W, Super Clean 123. I think we're all gonna like these when we see them in hand. So I'm gonna have them here momentarily to show you guys. I think the 15s are underrated as well, Shane Shorter. Everybody, honestly, like every big YouTuber that has been at the sneaker events with me, every time I ask them, hey, like, what shoe are you going for? Just recently, it has been the Billie Eilish 15s. So I would not sleep on those right now. And if you're like around my size, I actually paid under the retail value and bought them on the resale market because I saved money buying them. So if you actually really like them, I see these going up. I'm not going to lie. Like, I think the monochromatic, just all over khaki colorway just looks so nice with everything, and it's like an amazing fall colorway. The 990V3 Levi's, I do typically like the Levi's collabs with New Balance, but like they're very difficult to get. Was I number 60, I think, or 30? I think I was like number 30 on the Levi's site, and I still wasn't able to cop a pair. So they're super limited. They're super limited. But I'm excited to see, you know, this really cool MX Oat colorway. I think it's going to go great with this Supreme fleece, which I'm not going to be wearing outside in the rain because I don't want to ruin this brand new fuzziness. You guys already know, you know, when you put fleece outside and it pours on it, like it just kind of starts to change the material. It's not as soft. But I am excited to see this confetti looking color scheme. Billie collab is cool, but they won't do Travis numbers. Oh, for sure. For sure not going to do the same as Travis Scott's. I mean, Travis is kind of this untouched market. I mean, it's very hard to compete with a Travis Scott collab unless you're, you know, Virgil. New York got soul, even though it was New Jersey. We're not going to talk about that. I do actually, do I have a hood? I think I brought like a backup sweatshirt in the back. New York Got Soul was actually a really, really cool event. I have not actually attended any sneaker events here in the city, and I think that that one actually had a lot of really, really good shoes that I have not seen at other sneaker events in other parts of the US. So I was pretty impressed by the event and how many people showed up to the event. Just it was incredible how many different shoes were super rare. I mean, box before, like I've seen it just kind of in glass containers, but that was kind of the first time that I actually saw it, you know, there in hand. But the event was, yeah, the event was really packed, and I was super happy for them. I think they did a good job putting it together, and I think just everybody in New Jersey and New York, we've been kind of waiting for an event to happen locally, and so it was just refreshing to have a nice venue, and it was pretty easy to get to, so I had a good time. Billie Eilish has 93 million followers on IG. Listen, Billie Eilish has a huge fan base. So if those fans are not sneakerheads yet, I feel like they're going to become sneaker fans. It may just take some time of, you know, seeing it on people's feet. I know that, you know, sometimes I see shoes on people's feet and I'm just like, damn, I'm so bummed I slept on this. Like, why did I sleep on this? So I definitely think it's a little bit slept on, the 15s. I know a lot of people were talking trash on the 1KOs sold out in Malaysia. The MX Oats are going to sell out everywhere. And they say your bank account going on alert. There are so many pairs, but you know, can't take it for granted because there's all of these problems going on at the ports here in the US. So we don't know like how bad the shipping delays are going to be for Christmas time. So you guys should definitely, if you're getting pairs now, you should be thinking about your Christmas gifts and as to whether or not these are, you know, pairs that you're going to want to give people for the holiday season. You are pretty big. I have to agree with you, Daniel Martin. She did open the James Bond movie up, so you're not a small artist if you're being asked to do the theme song for Bond. Gotta agree with you. It's pretty, you know, it was a pretty slow song, but it was good. I was not at SneakerCon Chicago Life with Kicks. I unfortunately wasn't able to make Chicago because it was Fashion Week here in New York. So it's really hard for me to get away during Fashion Week just because there's a lot going on with campaigns and shows and there's lots and lots of markets going on. So it's a busy time for me. It's even hard for me, honestly, to shoot content during that week. I'm so glad it's over. Until January when it starts up again. But everybody's just jumping in here. We're doing a coffee with Shade, so hopefully you got your coffee in hand with me. I'm just, you know, slowly starting to wake up as I'm babying this coffee actually right now because I don't want to have to go to the bathroom. What is up, Vega Vlogs? Good to have you in here. Should sing better on your Supreme mic. I didn't even bring my Supreme mic this morning. I could have. Good morning, everyone. What's up, Cheetown Legend? Oh. Life with Kicks, so that was your first SneakerCon. Yeah, there is there's usually a lot of YouTubers that, you know, go to the SneakerCon events. So if you guys are ever looking to meet any of the, you know, YouTubers that you watch, go to some of these events. They're usually just roaming around the floor taking content for, you know, their own pages. So I'm like trying to think of the next event I'm going to. What's up, Flow TV? I am probably actually going to be going to my first Complex Con come November. So stay tuned to hear about that. Let me know your thoughts if any of you have attended Complex Con and what you think about the event in comparison to SneakerCon. Do you prefer it more or do you actually just want to go to Complex Con because it's your first time ever, like myself? Wow, it's really starting to come down out here, guys. It's going to be a very luminous day. So I think I'm going to be filming outside for this one. Congratulations to anyone who copped the MX Oat this morning. I think these 350s are a unique, different colorway. I'm going to show you here, hopefully in the next 10 minutes or so, what these look like in hand. And we can talk about, you know, the quality of the prime knit, what the color looks like. Hopefully I don't have any malfunctions on mine. You never know what you're going to get. It's like the luck of the draw when you open the box. You have no clue if there's going to be glue on it or, you know, any type of issues with the prime knit, which I've had before. I've had snags in the prime knit, which is very frustrating. Malaysia. Sneaker is crazy in Malaysia. Interesting. I didn't know that, Kelvin. They have actually... Stay warm. I'm going to try and stay warm. I think they should call them the confettis too, Daniel. I've been honestly calling them the confettis. I don't care what people say because it just reminds me of like, or even like Funfetti. It's like the Funfetti cake. Coffee and some shade. Aw, thanks, Sir Loco 187. Yes, it is a lovely, gloomy Saturday morning here, and I'm just going to be picking up shoes today. So it's going to be a nice little journey venturing in and out of the city to get some things. Complex Con would be cool, but you live in Wisconsin, so Chicago is the fastest you can travel. Yeah, that's understandable. Complex Con is going to be taking place in California. So... always got to relate to food, Daniel. I'm always eating. I actually had a ham and cheese croissant this morning. So that was my breakfast of the day. And what is this place I went to? Paris Baguette. They have really good croissants there. 220 shoe and 1K here. Wow, Kelvin, that's insane. How easy is it though to actually cop shoes in Malaysia? Like, I feel like it's pretty difficult to cop shoes out there. Do you have a lot of stores even that carry them and have raffles? Whew. No line outside anymore, no fights. I wish I would have actually taped that footage for you guys to see. Staying in your neighborhood in Queens, you're not going out. Hey, I don't blame you if you don't want to go out today. Today is a pretty dreary day. If I was taking the subway, this would be hard to do. And I don't know how long this rain is gonna last for. I hope it subsides at least at some point, because I would really like to film these outside. But you guys know 350s are not shoes you want to wear outdoors. Like, the water will seep through the prime net and get your socks wet, which is probably the worst feeling ever. What's going on, RX Fly Fishing? Good to see everybody jumping in here. I'm about to show you a sneak peek of some sneakers this morning. If you guys are wondering what the MX Oats look like, I am going to be showing you here momentarily. You have an Atmos, but you caught the New Balance Bodega from Ox Street. It's like StockX from Singapore. Interesting. Darn rain. I know. Mother Nature, Daniel. We can't talk her out of, you know, not raining when we want her to stop. Unfortunately. It is a gloominous day here in New York. Don't ruin. I'm not going outside in this Supreme. I'm actually, let me see what my, you know what, I didn't bring a hood, but guys, look, I was smart. I did bring my handy dandy Supreme umbrella. That's right. Can't go anywhere without this guy. I bring it everywhere with me. It kind of matches. Wow, I didn't realize how much I'm matching today. So this actually kind of matches this fleece. Thanks, David Walker. We'll see how I can match these confettis. I actually think this is gonna match the sneakers as well, this umbrella, which is pretty crazy. I didn't even plan on doing that. I usually just have like a plain black umbrella with me, but they've all broken. They're all in umbrella graveyard right now somewhere. But yeah, I'm all confettied out today for you guys. So hopefully we'll see if these actually all match together with the MX Oats. I have no clue. But I think this is kind of on point with the color scheme of the shoes. Resale value of an Air Jordan Dior, you can buy a brand new car in Malaysia. My God. That's crazy. I mean, I get it. And I feel for you guys out there who have very limited stores for the strawberry coughs. I didn't get the coughs. Thanks, RX Fly Fishing. I appreciate the compliment on these. I took an L on the strawberry coughs. I entered a raffle at a local skate shop, and I met a fan there. So he even said in front of the owner that I cop everything, which I think the owner was like, what was her name? Don't give her a W. I actually did get the latest Supreme sneaker with Nike. So I'm a little backed up on content, everybody. You're going to have to bear with me. But I did cop the shoes in a size 8. I don't know, honestly, if they're even going to fit me. So I'm going to be doing a review and a styling haul with those sneakers to see how they fit. Unfortunately, they didn't drop a 7.5. The small size that they had was an 8. So I am lucky, fortunately, to be able to kind of finagle my way in between a size 7 and a size 8, which is kind of like the breaking point for a lot of shoes. They cap you sometimes at 8, so it would be frustrating if I was a smaller size. Daniel Martin, yeah. I think they intentionally gave me that L. And the New Balance Bodega, which is more comfortable. That's a hard one. The Bodegas are pretty damn comfortable. Any plans for Halloween functions and events? Well, I was actually invited. My friends are having a big Halloween party, but I have a wedding. And this is actually the second wedding for this couple. So, and that's on the 30th. Halloween, I think, is on a Sunday, which a lot of people actually aren't doing anything because it's on a Sunday. Am I running out of storage? Honestly, my space is pretty limited. I feel like I'm going to have to start getting a little more savvy with it. Sire Entertainment. Agree. You got to get this fleece if you didn't cop it. But storage is for sure an issue here in the city. Get money all day. Are we live? We are live. Get money all day. You are live with me, everybody. So for those of you who just are hopping in, I'm going to be showing you a glimpse of the MX Oats. I'm also going to be doing a full-on styling video for it. If it stops raining out here, I will shoot it outside for you guys. But if not, it may be more of an indoor setting shoot. We shall see. Whew, the lights out here on the screens are killing my eyes. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty bright. But it looks like the rain is kind of stopping right now, thankfully. Whew. Hopefully it'll stop raining and this was just kind of a Passover. Yes, get money all day. It's good to have you in here, everyone, for this Coffee with Shade. I know it's been a minute since we've had a live, and I need to turn some air on. It's freezing outside, but I'm going to show you the shoes here momentarily. So, I need air, guys. Need a little air. Are you guys ready for this? Are we ready? I hope you're ready. The coffee is actually pretty phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty damn good. If you guys have these Paris Baguette bakeries, definitely go to one. But here's our usual box here. It's our lovely 350 plain Jane box. Nothing has changed with this. And we got the MX Oat going on. Let's just open it up. See what she looks like. All right, the colors are a little different than I expected. This is way more of a creamish color. I thought it was going to actually go with this fleece a little bit better, but not so much. Not a lot of white going on these. So let's open it up, take a look, see what these look like in detail. This is definitely, you guys can see actually, I'm glad I wore this fleece so that you can actually see how cream this is. This is very cream. It's almost like an egg white kind of color scheme. So you guys can see what it looks like next to this fleece. And we do have, you know, that kind of swirling effect here with the blue and the pink. The stripe's pretty cool. It's kind of like a light pink color scheme. Yes, it does look like Fruity Pebbles, actually. I could see Fruity Pebbles kind of being like smashed up on this one. It is a nice spring colorway. Yeah, this is definitely, you know, an acquired taste on this for sure. I can see people passing on these ones. It's not a plain color. Not a big fan of Yeezys, Karina. Maybe they'll grow on you. Oh, don't you fall. The little Gorilla Pod is just falling on me constantly. What do you think about the MX Oats? Are you feeling these? Has this changed your mind seeing these in its natural light? Fruity Pebbles marble cake. Yeah, I could see it being Fruity Pebble marble cake. But this is what they look like in person. So you can kind of see the insole going on here. Looks like this one's actually kind of bent in. I need to pop that out. Like, is that a malfunction? So nice pops of color. Kind of got, you know, that nice salmon hue going on the front of the prime knit here. Simple laces. This is a weird textured lace, actually. This is really strange. I think this is the first lace I've had like this. It feels like it has a plastic film on top of it. It's really weird. Let me see if I can get up close so you guys can see what that plastic film looks like. Might be a little blurry, actually. See if my camera will focus on it. So you can see that plasticky kind of film going on the laces. It's not the comfiest lace, by all means. Let me see if there's any extra laces that they gave us in here. Waiting on the Confirm app. Well, good luck, everybody. I hope that you all take W's on the Confirmed app. There are no extra laces with this one, so just the ones that we've got on here. For those of you just hopping on, I picked up this for Raffle. Yeah, they are similar on the mono ice. It's just it's a weird lace. And actually, because of the plastic, it doesn't actually stay tied easily. It seems like it's kind of slipping off there. 90 mega jawbreakers. Actually, yeah, this actually reminds me of a jawbreaker as well, Kiara. Good call on that one. This does kind of look like a jawbreaker. So just so you guys can kind of see the stripe color going on here. It's translucent, kind of goes into that pink paisley colorway. But it is very cream. This is definitely like an off-white sail color scheme. Still kind of salty about not copying the taillights though. Oh, the taillights are my favorite. Mr. Fox Easy Cop. Those are definitely a pair to put on ice and rock them for spring. I agree. I think that this maybe isn't going to be the best fall winter colorway, but I do see this doing quite nicely for the summertime next year and the springtime. Good morning, Anthony. Are they worth it? I think you should get these. 350s are comfy, just really hard to mess with. Yeah, 350s are extremely comfortable. I do think that this is not really a fall color scheme. Congratulations, RX Fly Fishing, for hitting on that. I'm going to open the door up for a little more air here. But this is actually, you know, super nice. So we are going to get going here soon to go pick up another pair. But I do think you guys get this for the summer or for the springtime next year. Hold these, keep them for, you know, some nice warmer weather. I do think you can still rock these in the fall if you want. A lot of color options going on. But this is quite nice. Quite nice. I finally got a W on the SNS app. Congratulations to little baby on winning on this. So let me know your guys' last thoughts on these. Hit that notification bell because I will have a whole video up on these. Whole detail and everything. And I would go half a size up. Yes. So for those of you who have never purchased a 350 before, these do run small. Hit on dicks, Kiara. Congrats. You like the black and the blue ones that are coming down the road. Yeah, those are nice as well. But definitely hit that notification bell because I'm going to have a lot of heat coming out over the weekend. Lots of shoes that I'm backed up on. And I'm excited for you guys to see how I style these. What's up from Michigan? We are definitely going to be having an interesting fun time styling these. There's a lot going on with the marbling on these. A lot going on. But hit that like if you are in here right now and you want me to do more coffee with shades. It lets me know that you guys like this kind of live content. And also be sure to hit that subscribe if you're new here today. Thanks so much for joining us. And welcome to the Shade community. Love doing my coffee with shades with you as much as I can. I also have to win the shoes and the raffles to do these, but it was a good day today. Yeah, the foam is definitely comfortable on these for sure. All right, guys, that is it for this coffee with shade. Thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in. Congrats to everybody who took W's on the MX Oats. And I do wonder if the marbling is going to be different. I actually am picking up another pair today. So I'm going to show you two pairs side to side, and we'll see if the marbling is actually the same. Thanks, Mr. Fox. I am going to ComplexCon, I think, the little baby. But I'm going to see actually if the marbling is unique to each pair of 350s or if it's the same print on all of these. So stay tuned for my video later today and see that comparison. All right, everybody. Happy Saturday. Have an amazing weekend. Hopefully it's not raining where you are, but hopefully you have a productive weekend or just a nice, fun, relaxing weekend. I'll catch you all later today. We've got a lot of heat, and stay tuned for those strawberry milks. I should have that out later today. Love chatting with all of you guys as usual. So thanks again, everybody who woke up with me early this morning and joined in on this live pickup. I'll see you guys later today for some other premieres.